3, 5,
Wait.
4. Yeah.
Before you do it, just click O so that I don't have to mention it.
Okay.
Very good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Right. Hello, future. No, not future team, but this team that's looking at the VOD. Hopefully, you guys are looking at it. So, me and my friend Seba are gonna go through your second skirmish, I believe it is. And we're just gonna go through 10 minutes of each laning phase basically, and then 10 minutes of jungler phase as well. I mean jungler spotting and all that, and then we'll finish off by just skipping through team fights and just commenting on it, and just giving you tips about warding and all that, basically as much as we can. So if we stop here first, now I mean it's time for Seba to say hi, I guess, so you guys know who's talking what.
Yeah, hello there.
Alright, great. So first things first, the items.
They,
Go on.
I mean, the items are, I mean, they're okay for the most part. The only weird item would be on Azir, but like, I think all of you drafted, or I mean, bought items correctly. So yeah.
Alright, great. That's a good sign. Right, now let's go to the first error that you guys did, and I mean you guys decided to cover for so they can't invade you. Now the first problem is Shen, Sejuani and Cassiopeia positioning. So in this situation, Shen should be up here in the tri-bush. Let me just change the color. Okay, Shen in the tri-bush. Then, as Seba said before, we recorded this by the way. Put mid laner where Sejuani is basically, right?
Yeah.
And then Sejuani on mid lane.
Yes, I mean, yeah. Because you want your jungler to stay in mid, because that way, if they actually spot her, they won't be able to tell where she'll start, basically.
Exactly. Alright, so we'll start on bot lane, so we'll follow Taco and Joey first for like 10 minutes or the important part of the lane or whatnot. I think generally 10 minutes will give us a good feel like about your wave managing and general trading and all that important micro stuff. So we're just gonna do 10 minutes. If it extends to more, then we'll just skim through the important phases of the lane, I guess.
Yeah.
Let me just put direct camera in Taco. Here we go. Also I'm gonna move this away for now, so we have a bit cleaner screen, I guess. I mean, whatever is good.
To be fair, I actually think I would swap Saya and Lulu as well while covering. I think the AD carry should be closest to lane.
Alright, we can work on that in the next few skirmishes. So basically top lane tri-bush, mid lane, you know, you're up in the, well not up, but basically close to the buff. Jungler mid, AD carry close to the lane and support close to the next other buff, right?
Yeah.
Alright, great. Do we not have direct camera? Manual, here we go. Alright, so if you just talk about the bot lane first. So you guys obviously drafted pretty, I mean in my opinion, pretty defensively against Nautilus and Aphelios, which is good. Like it means that they can't really go full in on you with Lulu's Polymorph. If you have Guardian, you have all that fancy shit. So you should generally be a safe lane. You can, you know, if they fuck up, you can abuse their mistakes. Because Xayah is pretty good at, you know, keeping someone locked down if they fuck it up, as well as Lulu with her buffs. But generally, I feel like this lane will be just mostly just farming, unless you let them engage on you somehow, right?
Yeah. I mean, you are like a whole lot better than I am at like matchups in bot lane, so I'll kind of let you take the charge on that.
Of course, number one. Well, no, like, I think it's mostly like either skill capped match or just farming match, so as long as, yeah, go on.
I mean, isn't it like kind of dangerous though to like give Aphelios a free lane though? Because I mean, he scales way better than Saya, correct?
Yeah, that's right, but I mean, on bot lane, it's not like they can force a fight, I feel like. Or can they? Okay, so just saying here, like if we go back, like I feel like that Xayah easy was way too premature. But let me just
I wonder if they could have turned that.
I feel like they could, that's what I mean. Right, so Xayah gets hooked, Brock's Guardian, Lula's Guardian, I think on basic, yeah? Then Xayah actually manages to, you know, exhaust 3 feathers, and then E straight away. No, I think this is just a mechanical issue, like pretty bad. I mean, that's a pretty bad mistake in my opinion. But then again, you were level 2, so actually, no, it wasn't a mistake. You didn't really have any more feathers to throw. But I think if you, instead of kiting backwards, let's just watch this again. Instead of kiting backwards, if you actually went full on aggressive after you brought down, like right here. And let me just... Right, so after exhaust is dropped on Lucian here, instead of you know, moving up here, Zaya, away from Nautilus, like back towards your tower, if you pass it like just around Nautilus, or maybe just ignore Nautilus and go straight for Lucian, and Lulu could follow up. I think I think you have enough damage to either do way more, or maybe even push them out to the lane here.
Yeah, because I mean, they win early on, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, Aphelios is kinda garbage. Like, level 2 he's pretty good already. But I think when they fuck up initiate like this, it's probably one of those times where, as I said before, you can punish their mistakes.
Yeah.
Like, he's poorly moved here, and instead of hitting him, you kinda just kite backwards, see? Kiting backwards, then you choose to go back forward. But he's already out to the fight now, and you're, you know, the only person you can focus is Nautilus here. I think you could definitely go forward here. Put some more damage down. You wouldn't kill him, I don't think, but you would definitely push him out of lane. Now they go in again.
Okay, this is a poor fight though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they had continued on that previous play, they could have definitely turned the lane into their favor.
Now let's just see this fight though. Okay, Lulu gets hooked. I mean, it's no big, like they're not gonna focus Lulu, because if they focus Lulu, Aphelios dies by Zaya, I'm pretty sure. So that's a good cue through Aphelios here, and Aphelios backs off. Now let's, you know, just watching Zaya here. Instead of actually moving up here, you know, close to the wall, he kind of steps, you know, towards Lulu, and that causes him to get rooted by Nautilus, and then Aphelios has a free pathing up to you, because Lulu has no abilities left, and you're grounded, so... not grounded, rooted, sorry. Exactly here. You get rooted, Aphelios butts up to you, you lose shitloads of health, you have to flash and heal. You burn both, basically. So, it's just small mistake, but it cost you, what, 2 summoners?
Oh yeah, and I just noticed
Yep.
Nautilus and Aphelios haven't used anything. So they're like really far ahead in the lane.
They're huge, yeah. It's basically all summoners versus no summoners, I think. Yeah, nice flash gank by Crabma here. But right here, I mean, I'm gonna try to be extremely nitpicky in this VOD review, because I want to point out every single mistake that I see. Like, purely because of that. So talking about this gank, this was good. Now, flash on Nautilus, I would rather have you flash on Aphelios, right?
Yeah, because he stepped up so far. He went back in for some reason.
Exactly. Well, let me go back again, fucking 15 seconds or whatever it is. Okay, hopefully the bot doesn't break. Okay. So yeah, if you go back again, I don't know what broke that, but... Alright, we discussed this fight, then we have Ryan, we have patting him down. And here, I mean, first to point out, this is pretty important when you're playing bot lane. So, if we imagine there's a line, like if you look at minimap, I'll throw it in yellow, I think it'll be easy to see. Make it a bit thick as well. So, yeah, imagine there's a line connecting this side of the map, like basically up the river, right? Now imagine this line here, it would look something like this, for example. And imagine that here's like a pivot point on mid lane. So, basically, as a support and AD carry, what you wanna do, if you wanna stay on that line at all times. Now, for example, line is coming like this from Lulu through Lulu, and like this through Zaya, right? If you go towards mid lane somehow. Now, what that means is that you won't be able to follow, because Lulu is at the head. By the time you get here, she will, you know, you're way too late to follow up on her. But if you stay on that line, like for example, if Zaya was already down here, just ignore Nautilus for now, I'm just saying, or if you were up here for example, you would be on that line, and you know, your basic range attack is, I mean, it's a bit bigger than that, but what I'm trying to say is basically staying on that line, that imaginary line, will let you both follow up on each other and make bot lane pretty much easier for you. Purely because you'll be able to follow up. Now if you look at Zaya here, she's a bit late on the rotation. Well, not rotation, but she was a bit late to step up on Aphelios, because I think you could have targeted Aphelios straight away if Zao was better positioned. But whatever, you choose to polymorph Nautilus. Now here, Aphelios is all the way, like as we said before, he stepped up all the way here. Now, Sejuani has flash, you choose to flash on Nautilus for some reason. Like, you could have just directed your flash into Aphelios, stuck him up. Even if he flash, because he had both flash and heal still, as we said before, it's still better to waste a flash on ADC than support. Because you force the support to flash and the heal, when you could have AD carry flash heal. And then right here, when you went back towards Aphelios, like that is just time wasting. You have nothing to CC him, nothing to damage him with, you just run at him for some reason. I guess you wanted to keep some frontline to prevent Zaya taking that much damage, but she was already out. So basically you just wasted, let's say, 2 seconds on this. Even more, because you get hooked back in. And like, it seems like... And you get damaged even more. But yeah, I mean, it seems like a, you know, very nitpicky thing, but if you look at it on the long run, it's gonna just add up, you know, seconds and seconds and seconds. It just adds up, and, you know, even seconds are so important in League.
Wait, can we see
Yeah.
how much gold does everybody have now? I mean,
I actually don't know what... Oh, X. So,
okay.
I think it's 575 on them. Then what's in the bracket is the total gold.
Okay, yeah.
But just keeping bot lane in mind for now, like farm wise, you guys are winning. So if you keep this up throughout the entire game without any errors, and I mean through entire laning phase, you'll come out stronger than them. Items wise, champion wise, probably not, because Aphelios outscales you. But
Basically outscales everyone.
yeah, but I mean it's a good start, at least, to learn to do that in every matchup reliably. One more thing I want to point out, I'm not sure how you are on wards actually, let me check. How can I see wards? Okay, you have no wards. You've got one coming out, I mean you have 2 wards coming up soon, right? So you shouldn't generally be pushed beyond this point. You shouldn't be pushed beyond this point if you don't have this warded. In this case you don't have it, so you know it's dangerous, but you got wards soon. I'm not sure if you place them there, but that's where you should place wards the moment you get it. Because keep in mind as well, you're playing against Kane, he can literally go through the wall and just completely murk you.
Yeah, I mean, also keeping in mind that you have no idea where Kane is at this point in time.
I mean, if you look at, if you look at Fog of War, right, what Red can see, like you're pretty much completely blind. Top side, no wards whatsoever, look at this.
Yeah.
Like, I think that is, I point out this every skirmish. Now, I'm not sure if I'm too nitpicky on wards, but I feel like, you know, even for early game, this is just bad in my opinion. Just like no wards on the map. There's Scuttle Crab and 1 bot ward, that's all we have so far. We have 1 in this bush also, but it's kinda useless. Now, I'm not sure if that's just because of timing, but I mean, I don't think there should be any point with the game where we're this blind.
No, I mean, definitely not. Like, 4 minutes in, you definitely need wards down. Can you click O?
Yeah, sorry, here we go.
I mean, mid lane has 2 wards up, and so does top lane.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not sure why they're holding on to that. I mean, there's no point in just holding it.
Yeah. So, for mid lane, right? I mean, you're a mid laner. I mean, I think mid lane should either ward this pixel bush up here or the top pixel bush, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like pixel bush will give you way more info than just this lane bush here. Or this one down here. Of course, like if you have this warded, you can react to it. But I just focus on, you know, mid lane warding either pixel bush or maybe even this bush down here, because it gives you more vision. And then jungler just either focusing on where objective side is, so either this bush, maybe even cheeky ward in enemy jungle. Wherever you feel like it's appropriate, you know, to give you more information, but definitely don't hold on to wards. Like, it's no point at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, really situational where you need to put your wards, but like pixel brush is like almost like always a good place to put your ward, like regardless if you're behind or ahead.
Okay, so there's a ward dropped. I mean, this ward is pretty good. I think if we expect Kayn to counter jungle, I think it's not bad ward to be fair, because you can see him rotating. But then
Yeah,
again, I feel like it would be better, like maybe even up here, because it would give you way more vision, and you would still see Kayn, you know, running into your jungle.
yeah. I mean, it should definitely be up there because I mean, you only see him taking
Yeah.
raptors here. Like, if you see Kane on that ward right there, where your mouse is,
Yeah.
you would basically see him enter and like you know he's gonna take raptors. Like you know it for a fact.
Exactly. Now, when you guys are thinking defensive wards, I mean, I'm gonna try to draw a picture or something on some kind of mini-map and link it to you in Discord as well after this VOD review. But basically, when you're thinking defensive wards, it doesn't mean warding your jungle camps or, you know, deep in jungle, even though this can be useful in some situations as well. No, it's really, like, this is just generally speaking. You want to have entrances into jungle ward, not the jungle itself. So you can see
Yeah.
when enemy jungler is entering or leaving your jungle, not doing camps, basically. Now, and when I'm talking aggressive wards, you want to have them pretty deep in it, like for example down here. Maybe it's a bit of troll ward because, you know, it just gives you this kind of vision, doesn't really give you like the full circle of it. But having it where you can see them rotate basically, so you know where they're rotating and you can punish them for it. That's the general idea you should have when placing defensive or aggressive wards. No, passive wards is just, you know, warding the river, warding where, you know, you can get a lot of info the way we talked like before, original. Alright, and top lane warded Tribush. So I mean, I think this ward is pretty good. But if it was me, I would probably put it a bit more out, like not really up here. Maybe I'd put it, let me just get it. Maybe I'd put it at least down here, so it gives you vision like up to here. Or maybe just put it like here, you know, all the way out, and then you get vision basically on this side of, like, this kind of vision. I think that would be even useful as well.
I kind of feel like as top laner though, like if you have the time for it, you might as well go ward near that blast cone under him. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
here.
around
Yeah.
around that part down there.
Yeah,
If you have time for it, because I mean, you see him ages before he actually appears in lane.
exactly. Basically, again, I'm just gonna repeat myself, ward the way that you get enough info quick enough, basically. Because if you see Kayn here and he's rushing through the wall, you might be too late to retreat as long as you're like pushed up to where Camille is right now, you know what I mean? But if you had a ward down here, you would see him coming and you could just go back already.
Exactly.
Wait, let's go back to bot lane. We kinda slipped up. Okay, at least we covered warding, so we don't have to do that later. Now again, I feel like you guys are too scared to fight, to be fair. When he's polymorphed, well, let me see if you have exhaust actually, you don't. Okay, but when he's polymorphed, you can easily throw at least one or two more basics, pull down E, root him and then go away. Let me just replay that because I wanna see if you know, just to make sure I'm not just talking shit for no reason. So okay, you get hooked here, it happens even though, you know, it shouldn't, but it does. Okay, so you get shielded, which is, you know, you now have Lula's shield, her pix is on you, so that's more damage. You throw Qs directly on Aphelios as he's polymorphed. Now, instead of going backwards, keep in mind you were already rooted by Nautilus, so he doesn't have any CC for the next, let's say, 3 seconds before his cube comes back up. It's probably more than 3 seconds anyway.
Yeah, it's like 12, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure on his cooldowns, but yeah, instead of moving up as the yellow did, as the yellow line is basically what you did, right? You could have moved probably a bit away from him, away from Nautilus, so he doesn't actually, you know, get basic attack damage on you. And while he's polymorphed, you can get at least 1 or 2 more basics on him. And then, you know, from here you can start moving back. You know, keep your distance from Nautilus, keep your distance from him. You know, start moving back along the wall if you need to, and pull back E once you're like, you know, once you're in safe distance, you can pull back E, or you can just pull it back once you move in. That will make Aphelios probably rooted. He won't be able to follow, and it will chunk way more health. You just need to. I think you could play a bit more aggressive, to be fair here. Polymorph is extremely strong. Like, look at this. You're just not doing anything while they're hitting your support basically at this point. You choose to decide, you know, like you decide to turn on Nautilus here, but you get 1 basic attack off basically, which is, you know, they get 3 for 1. Like, it's extremely bad trade where you could have gotten so much more out of it. Oh my god, yeah, we need to watch this.
Is here?
This was an absolute end, not gonna lie. So
Wait, what happened exactly?
you guys, they decided like the call was here. I think the reason they're letting them push that far was because the call was to have you know, deep ward on bot and have Shen TP bot lane to gank.
Oh,
That was what they were trying to do. I mean, the call itself is good, I think, because
I
yeah, go on.
don't at all. I mean, there is two things here that is like completely out of place. I mean, first off, the wave is like too big for bot lane to just move,
Yeah, I agree.
and like your bot lane has 200 HP. I mean, your AD carry has. So even if Shen comes, they can just turn on Shen
And
and
that's
kill him.
exactly what happens. That's why I'm calling it a very int
Yeah.
play here. Now, when I said that the call was good, I meant as in, you know, it was a good idea, like that kind of thing. It's a good idea to get toppling TP gank on bot, and that, you know, if you can kill them. But looking at this situation, when Shen starts TPing, there's an entire minion wave hitting the tower. AD carries on 220, 230 health, and Joe is
Yeah.
on 350, while their AD carry. Now, also look at the summoners. Their AD carry has flash, support has ignites, we don't have anything. Well, we have Lulu flash, okay, fair enough. We don't have any ults up yet, and we are a level behind even. So, there is not a single universe where this play would work, I think. Like, you're behind in everything, and you're forcing a play that's kinda risky as it is into like, you'll see him start teleporting now. You're forcing a play that's kind of risky as it is into a completely lost lane. Look, the TP drops now when Taco has even less health at this point. He's got 100 health here, 120
Yeah.
health, and this is where TP drops. Now
I think he tanked the wave, didn't he?
I'm not actually sure. No, I think Aphelios hit him with his AoE gun when he was
Okay.
hitting the tower. I think that's happened. But anyway, let's talk about this TP. My god, my Discord is popping up. But yeah, this TP here is way too late. First of all, there's another wave coming in. So that means not just one wave, well, let's say half wave, but an entire wave and a half that would fight with them if you decided to fight here. And
Yeah.
Taco can't follow, he's way too low, he gets ignited by Nautilus, he dies, right?
Yeah, basically.
Then Lulu and Shen, yeah, you guys can do something. Shen isn't even full HP here, and let's look at items. I don't think there's any defensive items yet. No, it's literally
No,
just
he
door
hasn't
and
been
shit.
back yet.
So, if you're gonna do that, wait, you have 800 gold. At least come with some kind of armor item or something like that, so you can actually tank them for a bit. But like this, I mean, the entire play was just absolutely bad setup. Now, Joey tanks what, 100 health damage here just to get a polymorph down? Which was fair enough. Deco can't follow it all. He can try all he wants. There's no way he can get close. Joey is forced to flash away because he's way too low at that point. Now, while Polymorph is still up, now Shen is, you know, in 2v1 situation here, and he'll just, I think he actually dies here. Okay, now let's talk about that. This is a textbook overcommitment. You had flash, you had dash, you saw that they can't follow at all. Look at their health, like 200 and 100 sharp, I think. You know, Lulu's flashing back, it's, even if he didn't say that he isn't gonna fight, it's a clear indicator that they can't fight. Like, if you can't see from their health bars, you can see them using summoners backwards. And instead of, you know, you could literally, instead of forcing it, you could have just dashed, you know, dashed towards the tower, you'd be safe. If you get hooked by Nautilus, you still have flash up. You're 100% safe here. But what you decide to do, you know, you think it's a smart idea to try to 2v1 them by dash flashing into them. Like, fair enough, you taunted both of them, but it doesn't help you whatsoever. I'm just gonna let the play actually play.
Yeah, because I mean, like, there's no backup because they can't follow. So.
Yeah, exactly. Look at this, 2v1. One more thing, you
Oh, wait, he missed that taunt on Aphelios even, I think.
yeah, it didn't
Yeah.
connect. And you dash flashed out of your safe zone where you were safe from Aphelios' basic attacks. Your W basically. If you, now I'm not gonna look backwards, but you know, if you look backwards on the actual VOD, you'll see that you had the shield up and then you basically dash flashed out of it and got completely destroyed here.
I mean,
you died.
I kind of feel like he didn't look bot before he TP'd, because I mean, if you pause here and you look top, you can see that he's about to lose an entire wave now, as well.
Yeah. No, that was just, I don't know. I can't even describe it. Like, the amount of gold you guys lost on that is just so huge. You lose pressure with TP, that's first of all. you lose bot lane, like they still have to recall and they burn summoners. You lose one wave under the tower when they try to follow, even though I think Taco picked it up. I'm not sure on that, I'm not gonna look back. But you certainly lose at least 1 or 2 waves on top lane. We'll get to that when we spectate top lane, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have jungler coming in. No, exactly the same. What's the plan here? They are way too low. We'll see, I mean. So, what?
I mean, at this
Just
point,
go back. Like, this was... How many seconds was that? That was surely like about 10 seconds, even more. That was like
yeah,
20,
just standing there.
20 seconds of not doing anything proactive on the map. This is extremely bad. You have the frog up, you have wolves, you know. Just killing this, going back, maybe setting up for dragon after you back. I mean, setting up, just warding dragon as a jungler, maybe warding tribush, pixel bush. Anything would be better than just standing still, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like I can see on the minimap that Kayn is top, and I saw him take her golem, so I'm not sure if we actually saw Kayn move to that top push. Because if that's the case, she could have gone in to get some deep vision here.
Wait, Taco actually dies it. Yeah, that's true. That's also something. Deep vision, punishing jungler. When you see jungler, for example, on top lane, you know, if you're playing the right champs in the right matchup, you would get prio bot and get your jungle toward bot lane. If you know, or counter gank top, or do something on the other side of the map, basically, which will help you later, right?
Yeah.
Generally, you have to think about it that way. Like, if they're doing something on one side of the map, make sure you do something that's better than what they're doing on the other side of the map.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just see how Taco dies here, because I think he just got Nautilus hooked actually.
No, he actually doesn't. He tries to dodge it, and he does. Look here, and then he I feel just gets a free auto attack.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that was just out of position and an overstay. Like, that was...
I mean, that's what I was about to ask before. Like, wouldn't it just be better at this point to just go back to
yeah,
that
definitely.
HP?
After that Shen gank, after Shen died, I think the lane was pushed, or even now, like, the lane is pushed, like, it's not perfect, but it's still better to recall now than eventually when they, you know, push you under the tower and kill you. Like, there's no way, in near future you'd be pushed under the tower where you couldn't back at all and they just run you down.
I mean, sometimes you have to take bad recalls,
Yeah,
because I mean, I'd rather like lose a wave than I would lose a wave and die. Like,
yeah, exactly. Because that's exactly what Draco managed to do here. He will lose not just one wave, but he'll lose this entire wave and this wave as well that's coming. I think Brian will pick it up, so it's not that bad. But like Joey, for example, Joey should be recalled here.
yeah,
So,
definitely. Like,
there's no point, Joey, in you staying here purely because you want to get back on lane with full resources once your AD carries back. Because otherwise, you'll go back when AD carries here. I mean, let's see if you actually start recalling.
yeah, I mean,
you're wasting a lot of time here already. You want to... yeah, go on.
So when Saya is on lane now, she'll basically be alone because Lulu decides to go back this late.
Exactly. Now this is extremely painful in solo queue because people can't communicate, but it should not happen in fucking you know, draw team picks, teams. That's the one. Now I understand, Joey, that you probably tried to get the stacks. I think he tried to get the stacks on what's it called? You know, this thing, Relic Shield, because he actually started recalling the moment he picked up 2 stacks. But what's 2 stacks worth even? 2 minions, so let's say 50 gold at most, because I don't think there were any kind of minions. So basically that was 50 gold, which isn't even enough for a reward. You got a potion out of, you know, wasting about what, 10 seconds and letting Xayah be 2v1 on bot lane, which would probably cost her way more than 50 gold. Well, it could cost her way more than 50 gold, I'd say. Generally speaking, AD carry and support should be on the map, you know, at the same time, same place. Not always.
For the most part,
yeah. I mean, obviously there's expectations when support is roaming and whatnot, but generally speaking, in early games specifically, you want to be on the lane at the same time. Experience-wise it's good, gold-wise it's good, and just general wave control. Like, you can't do it just by AD carry. So that word, like, I think Joey just put it down, and it's a textbook word really, but maybe I'd put it even a bit more out here, Just
I don't think I
circling
would
over
have.
down here.
I
But
don't think I would have.
no, okay.
Nah, I mean, I would have saved the ping, I think, because I mean, Kane is walking by now. He just takes it and leaves.
Yeah, I mean, I
Maybe
don't
just
think
a normal ward.
the thing is he didn't even know that King was here because like they're completely blind. Look,
Yeah,
there's some. Okay, I
that
like
is true.
this. Is I feel like this might be a bit troll as well to pink woods that close together, but it could just be me. I just have a normal word sitting in this bush and then pink wood in this bush. Like, I
Yeah,
don't think you actually need a pink word in this bush. Even if they have it worded, it doesn't really matter. Like, you don't really need a vision priority there. And at least, like, if you're gonna wood this bush, I'd put it here, so you get a bit more vision on this side of the map rather than just up to here. You know what I mean?
yeah, true. Because I mean, that that one ward, the one, yeah, that one, it's kind of bad because I mean, it's not really revealing
No,
anything.
not
You
really.
know?
Like, it's revealing basically. This word is revealing up to here, I'd say, and this one is just revealing this portion, like this small
Yeah,
square.
exactly.
Wait, back to bot lane, right? Wait, has it been 10 minutes though? Oh, we're 7 minutes in. Alright, we'll actually watch up to 10 minutes, fuck it. But
Yeah.
I think generally we have an idea on bot lane, like we gave some tips. Basically, you know, TLDR on bot lane, I think mostly is just some smarter wards, better trades and being a bit more aggressive. Like, just realizing when you can go aggressive and actually doing it, I think. Because you're playing very passively. And better recalls, right? I mean, that was a huge one as well.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of, I mean, that was Lulu's fault. I mean, we haven't, I don't know if like this is something they normally do at all, but yeah, they should try to like sync it up so that they leave spawn together.
The only thing is, in that exact scenario that happened, right?
Yeah.
Because they, like, Aphelios and Nautilus didn't go directly bot lane, they weren't punished for it. Because the lane froze, like, exactly here, like somewhere around here actually. And, you know, Nautilus and Aphelios weren't even back for some reason. I think they were in their jungle or Drake, I think they were voting or something. Like, that's the only reason they went unpunished for that bad recall.
Yeah. Can you click O again? I want to see the difference in CS. Okay.
I mean, bot lane, considering you're playing a losing lane at that point, I don't think the CS is that bad. Like, just 10 CS difference against someone that's way stronger that can poke you out of the lane, you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. And that CS difference is basically from that one player, right?
Yeah, it was.
Basically.
Yeah, I mean, you probably lost. Yeah. Zaya lost a wave there, or maybe 2 waves. It was picked up by Sejuani, but obviously you don't see that on CS score.
Yeah.
Now, here, let's just continue, I guess. Here, I don't know why you're freezing here. Maybe you didn't see them back. I don't know, but obviously that's pretty low elo kind of thing to know. When they back, you push, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you guys.
I don't know if they even spot them top lane.
No, I don't, like, again. Wait, let me just enable Fog of War here just for red. Like, that's all they can
Yeah,
see
they
right
don't
now.
even know yet.
They have no clue. Like, they know where Kane is, they know where Camille is. They have, like, look at this. They completely.
But then again, I mean, they should have known. I mean, it's the only thing for their bot lane to do since Herald is up and Dragon is gone.
That is
Like,
true,
they should have known and just pushed that.
I mean, they start pushing here. But again, it's like a few seconds too late. And again, yeah, I know it's very nitpicky and probably annoying to hear that, you know, a few seconds. But like, those seconds just in this VOD review added up to at least a minute by now.
Yeah.
And a minute is huge. Now here, okay, like, as I say again, they have no words, they have no clue what's going on the map. If they had, they could easily get like at least a blade here by the time Camille comes. Yeah, sorry?
Can you go on Herald?
Herald, yeah.
Okay, so they actually decided to start that.
Yeah,
I mean, they don't even know.
Nope. I think, wait, actually I think Ryan called it here that they're doing, not doing Ryan, doing Herald. Because he pads, he'll put a ward over it, but he'll be too late. Yeah, he spots him now. And the comms here were, should I try to steal it? And it was mostly just no. Like, I think, I don't know.
I mean, I don't think it would be worth it to steal, because
no,
I mean...
because that would be another
no
kill on
prio.
Aphelios, right?
There's no prio in mid lane.
Yeah. So they just got that basically for free.
Yeah. And they can't really do anything. I mean,
No, there's
I'm
no
not sure
objectives
why...
in the lane to take any. Well, they should do by now. He shoved this in, bot lane recall, top lane recall, and swap lanes, right?
I'm not sure if the enemy stays this way, because I mean the only reason you swap top,
Yeah,
I mean bot to top is to get that herald. So I'm not actually sure if they swap it again here.
No, they don't. They stay that way throughout the
Yeah,
rest of the
then
lane
the-
phase.
Yeah, then Saya and Lulu should be top to match them, because I mean Shin can.
Joey did make that call, and they're doing that now. The only problem was on that call, they were telling. I think Joey was telling Zonku, the Shen player, to go back, you know, and go bot, but there was just no real reaction. I'm not sure if he's already saying that at this point, but at some point I think it is.
I mean,
Like, sadly we can't really hear comms now, but you know, I think that's what happened. I'm
can
sure.
you look bot again?
Yep. I'm sure they will correct me in VOD review if I was wrong. So.
Like, look at that. I mean, he has to react to that. There's
Yeah.
no way he can just let waves like that get pushed in.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not just the fact that you're losing a tower. You're losing what, 1, 2, and probably another wave by the time you recall. Yeah, start recalling here. Like, Zaya and Lula are already on the lane. That's like what, half a minute to take the rotation from recalling all the way up here, and you're starting your rotation just now, when it should
Yeah.
be more or less synced.
Okay. I mean,
Well, I mean, that was Andy actually won 2v1 basically here. Well, not really 2v1, but let's just look at it now. I mean, you obviously know about micro and mid lane more than me, so you'll probably comment this spot. So,
I mean,
but I think generally
that's
it's a pretty
that's not bad at all. I mean,
Yeah.
you'd gladly fucking trade your flash for his flash
yeah,
and a
exactly,
kill.
and a kill. Dude,
That's
I
pretty
think
good.
The only issue here is that you guys have no ward. Like, actually, you probably see him here, right? On this ward, you can see him come in. I'm not sure
I
though how it
think
works
so.
through the wall. Anyway, like,
I mean,
oh no, you can see him now. You couldn't see him on the ward because he was in the wall, I'm pretty sure.
to be honest, I mean, he played that super well. Like, when you hit Q and Cashew, you can just fucking spam E them, and like,
Yeah.
it's so hard to actually retaliate. But no, I mean, he actually played this right, because I mean, I would also like stay and push the wave
Yeah,
out
I mean,
and then go
obviously,
back.
you try to push it in, like, because you killed the laner, you try to push it in to reset the wave and go back, right?
I think the one thing I would have done differently here is that I would hold on to my ult, because he kind of panicked it.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
completely
let's see the
just threw
fight
it out.
now and we'll comment it. That's why I paused it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, did he actually dodge this? Yeah, he actually dodged
Nah.
it, and then, yeah, panic ult, as you said. Missed Q.
I mean,
and, you know,
ult right before Kane Q'd there, I think she would have just automatically killed him and turned the fight around.
well, if he just ulted like straight away, basically.
No, if
Like here.
No, like right here,
Oh yeah, yeah.
because he like faces her for like 1 second.
Then Sejuani ult was obviously to try and save Cassiopeia from dying, but it was a bit too late, so... I wouldn't say
Yeah.
it was a bad ult necessarily, it was just late, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now here, oh wait, we're back on top lane. Well, let's just watch this fight. But I think Nautilus falls here. I think this is where Taco and Joey, I mean Taco specifically, realized that, you know, oh shit, I'm playing Zaya, I can actually do shitloads of damage and root people.
Yeah.
Like, look, Nautilus steps up.
They actually killed him here.
Yeah, yeah. Nautilus steps up way too hard. Now, if you remember me being all smart about those lines, now you can tell that they're not in line anymore if you look, you know, the same way I described that back on bot, which means Aphelios can't follow, and that's exactly what happens here. Aphelios can't really follow, he steps even further away. He gets completely caught, you don't even hit the E on him, but Lulu's slow is enough, and he just keeps chasing, like he just keeps going for some reason.
Yeah. Okay, that is really
Oh,
true.
wait,
What?
they don't actually kill him, but... Oh yeah, they do. No. Get far.
I have no idea what that Nautilus was trying to do.
Oh, I don't know, dude. But here, it gets a bit messy. But overall, like, it's good. Like, I like the way that you focus on the right person. I'd say, like, focusing Kane, that would be a tragic. So, focusing Aphelios was really good. Now, that play, even though it didn't work, well, hold on, let me go back. The ult flash E from Zaya, I think that's actually pretty good play. Like, It didn't work, it was very risky, but I think like just the fact that he took that risk was actually really good. If not now, for future, like, because it might work in the future, you know what I mean? Just knowing that you can do that with Zaya, that you're not afraid to do that shit, is just top.
Yeah. I'm not sure if like Saya was like panicked eat that first time, because I mean, if she had just waited, she would have hit like 7 feathers on Nautilus when he tried to walk back.
I think he actually tried to hit Nautilus up here, because he thought that he's gonna putt like back to Aphelios, but he putt even further deep, and that kind of made him miss all the... But it was a good I think it wasn't that bad, because again, if Nautilus passed it differently, he would get rooted there. Alright, so that was for bot lane. Let's not waste more time on bot lane, because the laning phase is over now anyway. But basically, generally, as I said on bot lane, try to remember to stay, you know, pretty close together so you can follow each other. Then trade better and use your resources better. So your mana, your your mana, your health, all that. Try to use it a bit better in trades. Go more. You need to learn how to realize when you can go aggressive or not, and the recalls need to be done a bit better. But generally, you need to play with the mindset that, you know, just punish their mistakes to the fullest, I think, right?
Yeah.
I think that basically describes bot lane. Now, I might have missed something, but this is just a short version of what we literally said in the past 40 minutes. 40 minutes, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's keep going.
So what's next? Mid lane?
Mid lane, we'll do mid lane next. We'll actually rewind it back to where the lane starts. And obviously, you know way more about me than I do, so be my guest.
No legs. Still have a little spring in my step.
No, I think generally you just farm with Cassiopeia until you get like 2 items, no? No, not 2 items, no. But don't you farm until you get tier?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, you want to play as defensively as possible as Cashew until you have tier. At that point, you should start winning trades against the tier.
I think that was Andy's plan as well. Because I think he was talking exactly about getting tier before he can do something.
Yeah. I mean, there's not really...
I think it's just a farming until then, to be fair.
I mean, there's not much going on in a fucking Casio Azir lane. Like,
yeah.
The thing that I would look at here would probably be like how well you manage a wave, and seeing him just miss that cannon kind of hurts me.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, okay, so he needs to like thin out this wave, because there's no way like he can hold that.
I don't think it clashes into the tower, but he manages it pretty well still. Actually, he's gonna miss one. Oh, he got it. No, he's actually managing it pretty well, to be fair. But yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that looked worse before.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Alright, so you can enlighten me on this. Does Cassiopeia E give mana back if she kills a target with it? Oh, it does, right?
Yeah, it gives... Yeah, it basically refunds all the mana.
Okay, that's like any skew then. Kinda busted, to be fair, but hey.
Thing is, I'm not sure what Azir is doing here. I mean, if he just pulled those 3 minions, I mean, he could have set up like a decent freeze, right?
I don't know, I think Azir is just mindlessly pushing, like he just perma pushing for some reason.
I mean, he's definitely better than Casio, like when you like go to lanes with your Dorians or whatever, like, but like as soon as they get one bag off, I think Casio just wins.
Alright.
I think
Azir is trying to freeze now, right? Yeah, he's freezing it down here, but I mean it's just slow pushing towards him.
Yeah.
I think he's doing like... Oh, I had to sneeze. I think he's doing pretty good though, like with the wave management, like preventing that, you know, easy farm for Cassiopeia. But I think Andy's doing pretty good, like picking up whatever minions he can safely here. He can't pick all of them up, but you know, whatever he can, he can.
But you gotta be careful as Casio, like getting that far up in lane. Because I mean, yeah,
just forced flash.
You're not good on ganks at all.
I think it's actually smart because I think Azir and Kayn were actually setting that up by Azir letting you push, you know, all the way down here. and then just wait for that one minion that you want to grab, and you know just collapse on you. That's exactly
Yeah.
what you did. What they did. Sorry.
How
You
much
actu-
gold does he have?
She had.
Oh,
she
she
had
had
enough.
gold for it. Nice.
Yeah, you have tier here, and a TP back on lane, I guess.
Yeah, I mean that's good.
Yeah, that TP was good.
You
I
did
would
it.
usually bitch about people TPing on lanes, but you know that was obviously good because you don't want to miss a lane farm like that.
Yeah.
Now roaming with Cassiopeia, I don't think that's like her strong part, is it? Like she can't really be a roaming
No.
champion at all. Or... That's why I'm kind of
No,
thinking.
not at all.
I think I want Andy, like in general, like just going off the topic of VOD over here. I think I would try to have him on kind of roaming champions instead. But I mean, it's kind of
Okay.
it's generally team dependent, I guess. But I feel like because I think I forced him to play a roaming champion once. I'm not sure if it was to him though. But I mean, generally, I feel like he would do way better. He would have way more map pressure with a roaming champion than just sitting mid, you know.
Yeah, I mean that's
And I
that's
think
like one of the downsides on picking Casio because like you don't really have any presence.
And I think that's kind of what our team needs at this time, to just have like
I mean,
mid lane
I-
taken.
I think Casio makes sense though in this team because I mean I
No,
don't
no, it
think
does, it
Saya
does.
really has the carry potential.
Yeah, no. We built it. We picked Zaya last. I remember that. We picked her last because we wanted a defensive AD carry that can rely on himself. Because our plan was, I'm not sure if our plan was to build, I mean to have Cassiopeia carry or not. But it just kind of came out towards it, like in the draft, and then for the last AD carry we just picked Zaya, just to be safe. I think it was something
Yeah.
like that. I'm not entirely sure, I don't remember it entirely sure.
If you pick, I mean I'm not sure if it's good into that bot lane. I mean into Nautilus, but like if you pick Saya last, I think I would have put Casio bot lane to be honest, good. Because I mean, Aphelios is really bad into mages. Like he's really bad.
And the problem is, if you put immobile mage in bot lane like a Cassiopeia, and you get hooked by Nautilus and Graviton from Aphelios, you know, the root cam, I think you're just dead.
Yeah.
Especially in early. But
I
maybe
mean I think we should have had like another support as well. I mean if it was Tsunami, Casio bot lane, that would have been
that's
insane.
busted as fuck.
But yeah, I mean I think you're right.
Oh, well,
I don't think it works just as well.
I think it's alright, like... I mean, he's playing Cassiopeia with TP, that kinda compensates for not being able to roam, you know, you can just TP on lane and do something else. Like, it's not that bad to be fair, like... But I don't think I even saw any TP actually ganks by Cassiopeia or TP roams, whatever you wanna call it.
Yeah.
Wanna talk about this
Okay.
ward? He just, he
Yeah.
just put this ward down, like... I mean, it's not that bad to be fair, but again, I would, you know, try to get it deeper, I'd say. Just generally try
I mean,
to get it deeper.
I mean, it could have been because he didn't know where Azir and Kayn was. I mean, maybe he was paranoid that they would wait for him somewhere. But I mean, I can kind of forgive a ward like that on like somebody like Casio, because I mean, you're never
you
leaving
can't
lane
escape.
anyway.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
But I mean, oh, they actually backed off bot lane. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought they went through with that time.
No, they're gonna try.
At least she shoved. Oh, okay.
Ooh, nice ult from... Ooh, okay.
That's not bad at all. That's
not
well
at all.
coordinated.
The only bad thing, again, I'm being very nitpicky, but I feel like I have to be at this point.
Sure.
Maybe Shen ult, like now, for example. Or maybe now, like, you know, once they're fully committed,
Yeah, definitely.
Shen ult drops now. I mean, it
Yeah.
did kinda drop now, okay, never mind. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything, so... It was a good play overall.
But that's
so-
like, yeah, like that's actually pretty well played. They don't
And
get
they
this guy.
didn't-
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
it's fine.
didn't great for Kane, which was amazing. Like, that if we played everything, like if we answered their shit with what we did here every single time, with like no problem whatsoever in team. The only thing
Yeah.
is we don't really see them overcommitting that often. Because to be fair, they overcommit on Cassiopeia here badly. Like if we go back, let me see one more time. Like okay, you can see them on vote here, so yeah. But look at this, I think
I
they
mean-
kinda overcommitted big time here. Like with Kane coming in fucking flashing and all on. I don't know.
I think it's weird because I mean, it's almost as if they they didn't expect a Shen to be on the enemy team. I mean,
Yeah, it's-
surely they would have known.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they know they have so much to answer possibly. Like, I'm talking about the enemy team now, and they're completely blind to where Sejuani is as well. Like, okay, they know
Yeah.
that she's not here, but like they just overcommit on it because they just completely neglect.
They didn't
Shen,
know
Ult, and
where she
Sejuani.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but from our team, it's good that we noticed that and punished them for it. Like, you know, as I say, this was pretty much perfect play here.
And I mean, at least, like, Sejuani read that so fast. Like, she just went from his jungle straight to mid. I've, like, seen junglers like,
Yeah,
oh, they're,
yeah.
like, Kane is mid, so I can go in his jungle now, or whatever.
Yeah, I think, to be fair, I think Ryan is pretty good at realizing who needs help and when they need help. The only bad thing is people usually don't communicate it. When we're in team setting, we can literally say, I need help, mate, you know what I mean? But I think it just doesn't happen that much, and then we just rely on people using minimap. Like, sure, people should use minimap, but I mean, we can help each other. We're literally playing as a team, like. I'm not sure what the calls were at that point. Like, if you were saying help me mate or whatever like that, then obviously I'm just talking shit at this point, but I just wanted to make sure that we're on the same page then. I mean, that's 10 minutes of mid lane anyway, so
Yeah, I mean, it's really a stale lane, just.
Yeah.
I think we should just move on to top, because I think this is where it gets interesting.
yeah. Okay, so wait, mid lane. Oh, he just gets ganked in like 10 minute, 11th minute by Kane, and we saw that already when we were doing bot lane.
I mean, this guy's it's not playing wrong mid at all. Like, he's actually
No.
doing pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, Andy is pretty fucking good on mid. I think he was.
I mean,
I think he's Diamond 1, like I think he's nearly Master, so.
yeah, I mean, except like that one time he tried to grab that minion and Kane came. I mean, you had no vision. That's so risky to like step that far up. But I mean, that's like the only thing that was really bad.
Yeah. Okay, let's focus on top lane. Right? 10 minutes of top lane, then we'll do just jungle pathing, and the last thing we'll do is just, you know, team fights if there are any. I think there are a few of them in this game, but because it's generally just getting stuff.
Okay, so forgive me, but like, I'm not really sure how this matchup goes. I mean, I could definitely see both win.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really good on top either, but I think the way this matchup goes is basically just Shen needs to get early farm to get defensive items, because otherwise I think Camille just bursts him with 3 damage now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess she wins like early game,
Yeah.
regardless, right?
Yeah.
Of what he does.
Because she's got like good poke with her W, but then again, like, Shen can't really trade back because of her shield. Like, as you saw at level 1, she just basic attacked him, got a shield, and completely neglected 2 of his basics.
Yeah.
That was a nice cheeky basic on her before she broke the shield, but it basically did nothing. But I think generally, top lane is just gonna be about wave management.
I'd say top lane is probably the lane where you need to manage the wave the most, and the most efficient way.
Yeah. Like, I think it's all about wave management, resource management, as in, you know, making good trades, and enabling your jungler to either gank or be present on other side of the map. I think that's what top lane should mostly be about anyway. Now for this matchup, like, I don't know. I feel like it's a very even matchup. The thing is, if Camille fucks up her like spells or whatever and gets taunted by Shen, Shen can do a lot of damage to her at level 3, especially because he can block her basics, and she's.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he can block her Q. I think her Q is counted as a spell still. I'm not actually. Is it?
I mean, I guess her Q is kind of like Nasus, right? Because I mean, I know he can block Nasus Q.
Yeah.
So I think he can block her second Q and first Q.
Yeah, it's a basic attack, so he should be able to block it. So it's all about, if that is true, I'm just gonna think that that's true. So I think Shen actually has quite a lot of chance against her then, because he can neglect her entire damage by one good setup W, and then follow it by taunt and just do free damage himself, I think.
He's taking a lot of damage though, like unnecessarily.
Yeah.
But I mean, then again, I mean, I'm not really sure like if there's anything he can do to prevent that other than just step back and wait for the wave, because I mean, she's just mindlessly pushing it.
Yeah, I think so. Now this ward, we talked about this ward already, we're not gonna repeat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just pushing, so he literally doesn't have to do anything risky. Just chill and farm. That's literally it. Like she's
Yeah, like
perma pushing.
she's giving him so many chances to just freeze the wave.
Yep.
And if he can get one good freeze off here, I mean, he basically just fucking denies us so much CS, and he would basically win the lane from that.
She's
That was a
poking-
pretty good stun from her, though.
Yeah. But I mean,
I mean,
could
she,
it, let me just go back, because I think it could be kind of predicted to enable, like, to proc Shen's W. I mean, it's way too
she
fast.
even
now.
makes him, she makes him miss cannon.
Yeah,
that's,
that was really good.
that's a yikes.
But could we say that Shen was mispositioned there? Did he have to be up there? I think maybe not.
I mean, he would have missed that cannon, though. I mean, I think, like, that's what he was trying to do, to get cannon regardless. Okay, so that's the teleport.
That was...
Oh, somebody even pings Camille here. And then he dies and he loses like, what, 1-2 waves?
One wave, probably this wave as well. I mean, if
It was
he
such a
has-
desperate play he tried to force there.
Yeah, I think. Wait, with Kane up, oh, they're just gonna do damage to the tower. But I think he actually loses 3 waves. I think he might lose this one. That's gonna spawn as well. Oh no, never mind. He spawned already. Never mind. He loses 2 waves here. Maybe a wave and a half. I'm not sure how well they're gonna push into. If she stays to kill one more wave or not. I think she will though. Yeah. So he loses 2 waves and a flash and a TP advantage. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's where top lane is pretty much over. Because if you look at farm at this point, oops, wrong button. Like 30 CS difference.
Yeah, he's
Gold
behind
wise,
30.
2k, like 600 gold difference. We've got 2 ruby crystals.
What is he building here?
I don't actually know. Where can we go and check that? But we'll just see later, I guess. But I think he's gonna go for I don't even know, dude. If I was Shen in this position, I'd just get cloth armors rather than just pure crystal.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, he could have easily thought, okay, so her Q does true damage, so the armor won't help me here. I'm not sure if that's what went through his head. I think cloth armor would be better.
I mean,
too.
yeah, but yeah, as you say, Q does true damage, but that's only one attack out of like what, 30 that she can pop on you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that was over exaggeration, but that was kind of on purpose, like.
Yeah, but, I mean, I would have definitely grabbed at least 1 cloth armor here as well.
Oh, also, I'm not sure if it's kinda troll or not, but here instead of this potion and ruby, I would just get cloth. Cloth armor, I think costs less than ruby, right? Fuck, can I see?
Yeah,
I think-
ruby is 100 and
Yeah,
cloth is
300, right? Yeah, so
Yeah.
you could get, instead of 2 rubies, you could get cloth armor, ruby, and refillable. I think refillable would actually be good in this lane.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think that would be pretty good.
Because she's poking you constantly, and you can't really answer with normal health potions, because you're just gonna waste so much money buying them all the time. And you can manage refillable pretty well, like, to keep you healthy. Also, you're missing a lot of minions for no reason
Yeah.
whatsoever. That shouldn't be happening in
Yeah,
in
he's
this
just.
level.
I mean, he should have realized that. I mean, he probably tried to like shove it in so that she would have to like last hit or whatever on the tower or some shit. But I mean, he even misses that farm. So I mean, he's not really gaining anything either.
Let's just talk about this though. Usually, as an AD carry, like on bot lane, I'm just gonna say what I do. When I'm
Yeah.
behind, like at this point, there's no arguing. You're very behind her. Like.
Yeah.
If you just press tab, you'll see that you're behind. So here as an AD carry, also you probably don't really know where she is, because you know you were all over the map while she recalled. Actually, she pushed and recalled. You might know where she is actually, but I don't think I would probably realize that I can't push fast enough and just freeze the lane. Because what you're doing by pushing here, you won't shove it fast enough. I mean, you probably know that. You play top lane a lot, so you know you should probably know that.
Yeah.
And what that will do is, you know, make the minions meet like here somewhere, and that means that Camille can just freeze it here. Then you can't do anything because you're behind. You can't afford to play this forward because you can get ganked, or she can just 1v1 you. You know what I mean?
And that's exactly what's gonna happen, though, isn't it? Like she's
I'm not
actually
sure.
gonna try and freeze it there. I
Not
mean,
sure,
that would
but-
be a huge misplay if she doesn't.
Yeah, but I think this is a huge misplay just pushing like that.
Yeah.
You're
Definitely.
behind, just freeze it next to like on your side of the lane, or maybe even try to get it under your tower basically. But you just keep pushing. Like look at it, she's basically at her tower now, and you won't even be able to shove on her. They said.
I mean,
And you miss
yeah.
all 3 minions here. 1, 2, 3. Completely
That's
gone.
kind of sad, cause like you need, like, it's so important. Like, it's the most important aspect of top lane. Like, good wave management.
Yeah,
And if you
exactly.
can't do that, like, you can't really play top lane.
See,
So
we're getting
like that would be something that you would need to work on, like, alone.
to that like 30 minion difference now. I
Yeah.
mean, I understand it was majorly because of that play, but then again, you chose to do that play. You know what I mean? It's not like you're behind because someone made you do that play, I guess. But
Yeah, I
even
mean,
when
it
you're
was
behind,
just
you
a
have to.
poor lack of judgment.
Yeah, you have to play very smart when you're behind because yeah, look, she's freezing now, right? Just as I
Yeah.
said, she's gonna freeze here. That makes every single minion he gets very risky now.
Okay, I mean, she's kind of ruining it for herself. I'm not really
Yeah,
sure why she would do
I
that.
think I don't know, maybe she'll try to roam or something.
I mean, I could see her do this if she knew Sidrani was bot lane. Because, I mean,
Yeah,
she can probably, like, easily just poke him down and kill him, right?
maybe she wanted to thicken up her minion wave so she can go for pokes easier, I don't know. But just making one thing clear, when I was talking about you pushing into her for no reason at all, if the comms were different, like if you tried to set up Sejuani gank, then I guess I can understand it, right? But even then you have to realize that, you know, sometimes it's better to say no to a gank in order to get minion kills, because minions give you way more gold than champion kills anyway. Okay, that was...
Oh, yeah, he kind of fucked up that save, so.
yeah. But if he played it right, like that would be good. But he didn't, sadly. Yeah, how did we spend this much time on bot lane? We spent 40 minutes on bot lane. What? I think
I'm
it's
not really
because
sure what happened.
we commented on like a lot of VODs and all that while we were commenting on bot lane, so we kind of jumped around on bot a lot. There was a lot of... Okay, and this
Wait.
is the nice play here.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that was obviously
That was
good.
really good.
We don't
That
have
was really
to.
good.
We don't really have to repeat the analysis of this one. So analysis, I mean. So yeah, like that's it. Wait, do you actually walked up? No. Okay, let's just talk about this though. If you recalled like here, you'd be completely safe to recall here, for example. You wasted,
Yeah.
let's say, 5 seconds by moving there. Like again, it's not a lot, but it's still wasting time.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, you're right. Like, that makes a difference in the long run. Because, I mean, let's say you just keep doing that over and over in the same game. Like, you'll
Yeah.
have wasted maybe a minute doing that throughout the entire game. Or even more.
Yeah, and it's like, it's a lot. If you transfer that to how many minions you could have killed in a minute, let's say, I don't know, 10 minions, which you probably wouldn't anyway, because 10 minions is what pros get, I think, right?
Yeah.
10 a minute, like, you would get about, what, diamonds gets about 7? Average, I think. Like, low diamond gets, I think, 7, 6. But that's what, 6, that's still a lot of gold, right?
Yeah.
That's 300 gold, let's say. But it's a bit more at this point of time because they give you a bit more. Actually, do they? I don't know. But generally, just without all the mass calculations, you would lose a lot of gold. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, and at this point they just swap lanes, and I think this is basically top lane over, really.
I mean, yeah, I mean, he should just go back right here.
Yeah,
Like, go back, dude.
That's literally what we were talking about as well. When we
Yeah.
say bot is recalling, he could have recalled. Like, the thing is, even Sejuani was here, so even if he recalled straight away, he could hold the lane easily. Like,
Yeah.
they couldn't dive him, that's what I mean. Like, they couldn't take the tower, he couldn't really hold the lane here, for example, but you got my point, right? He could just
Yeah.
defend the tower until bot lane rotates. Now, that means that Kane would probably move in bot lane jungle. Okay, he's obviously here, but we don't know that. We could assume that Kane is in bot lane jungle, though. And that would be a smart thing to, you know, try to speculate as a Shen when you're moving down here. Even though Kane is here, but I'm just speculating, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that's definitely wasting time. Now that's way more, that's more than 1 minute wasted right there. Again, even if the call was to like, I mean, the call wasn't to stick, because I think I remember Joey basically saying that you should recall.
Yeah, I mean, he should. Like,
Yeah.
this takes way too long, and I'm not sure what. I mean, were they trying to gank
I
just
think-
now, or
I
like?
think Sejuani tried to gank here, but I don't know why. Like, they don't have damage to kill anyone.
No, I mean,
It just
and like not.
like this
I
is
mean-
time wasting as well. Let's be honest. Sejuani being here, no point at all.
Yeah. Oh, is this where Casio dies mid?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we watched that. But yeah, we basically.
I
watched
mean,
everything, so-
actually, that's actually like a good point because that kind of supports it, right? Like, if she didn't stay in Tribush
Yeah.
for like 3 seconds, she could maybe actually have made it mid.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that completely. Wait, let's see. For example, now, right? She stops here. If she kept moving, she would be here by now. We'd be down
Yeah.
here basically by now. You know,
I mean,
she would be-
Casio would have been really low, but I mean, I actually think they could have turned it then.
Yeah, what the fuck, S is floating. But yeah, like, he would be way faster than that. Like, let's say 2 seconds, but that would be such a huge difference.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's definitely something to keep in mind. Like, again,
I mean, that's a good example. I mean,
Yeah,
that's a good example of why you need to like not just stay AFK in a
exactly.
bush.
And that's a very good example of what I mean by saying like literally 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Makes a huge difference. Okay, we saw this fight as well. I think it was overall good. I think Kane was kind of
Yeah.
trolling this fight because he was focusing Lulu for I don't know why.
Yeah. And then
He
just-
switches focus here,
yeah.
but it's way too late by this point. Alright, so now the only thing we have left is jungle passing. Let's just quickly give this a look. Even though I don't think jungle passing is that bad, to be fair.
No, I mean, yeah, you told me that his pathing is good, and to be honest, I'm not really sure how you path on the different champions, because I mean, I know it's
Yeah.
like different.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm not a jungler myself, but like, I just wonder like general passing, as in, you know, invading that jungle where he's putting wards. You know, if he's clearing the entire side before he recalls and all that, like just basic jungling things.
Yeah, I mean, I guess what we will be judging here is I think it's mostly like his judgment, like what will he do when he see Kane on the other side of the map and stuff like that.
Exactly. No, it kind of sucks because I don't really know much about jungle. I know, like, on top lane I'm not really that good either, but you know, I know the basics and I can generally analyze it, so...
Yeah.
I'm not gonna question the passing because I'd be just...
That was actually like I liked how he went around there. I'm not sure if they saw, yeah, because I'm not sure if they saw them put the blue
Oh,
ward, but like
they did. Andy called it out that that's warded.
Yeah, so I mean-
Yeah.
so. I think that's good that he at least like recognizes that.
Acknowledge it, and it's really good. I agree.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I said, like, I'm not gonna bother with actual passing other than like the obvious stuff that you just noticed. Because you know, whatever I say, it could be wrong, so I'm not gonna try to be a smartass.
Yeah, I mean, whatever we comment on, I mean, he can feel free to like, I don't know.
Yeah, just
Say that-
let me know in the comments
Yeah.
below and subscribe and push that notification. But yeah, no, seriously. I mean, hopefully everyone that's watching will generally, you know, give some input on it, or just like, you know, just add to me or slide in my DMs and tell me what you think about my judgment on you. About my judgment, Okay, we talked about this
talked
game,
about
so
that,
we don't
yeah.
have to say that again. I think that's why we
Yeah.
spent so much time on bot lane, is because we were commentating about ganks and all that as well.
I mean, when we were looking at bot lane, we kind of also like gravitated to mid ones and top.
Yeah, we were
So,
all
I mean,
top.
yeah.
What I like about this gang specifically is because it's set up prior for the crab, and I think you actually get a free crab because of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now the spooky
Wait.
part.
What
Yeah, go on.
was Kane low there, or did he go back with full HP?
Ooh, I'm
Because I
not
mean,
sure.
I think he could have.
He
I
was
think
half
he could have
HP.
easily taken it. Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
He was half HP. Wait, but that was. Ooh, well, I don't know. Maybe maybe his line of thinking was that, you know, give up this to Sejuani, this Scuttle, because he had his entire top side up, you know. Scuttle was spawning, he had blue and frog. So
Yeah, I
that's
guess
the only
so.
reason why he left him. Because he could have killed
Yeah.
him, I think, no? 1v1, Sejuani versus Kane, I don't know.
I think so. I mean, he had prio mid, but then again, I think this is actually smart for him because like he goes top, clears that, and takes crap
Yeah,
because he
exactly.
has prio in both mid and top.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's no way she can contest that at
No,
least.
no. But yeah, I mean, that was very smart from Kane. And he has his wolf spawning again as well, so he's gonna literally do a full top clear here.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Okay.
what this is about. I mean, because you don't have wards, you just. This
Oh
is
my.
kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw Kane on top side at any point, then this wouldn't be weird, but you have no clue where Kane is, and you're just going into his jungle like that without prio in mid. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
no prio in mid, and even though you have prio in bot lane, their bot lane can rotate way faster.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know, it's a bit risky play, it's a bit questionable, I think. So obviously he bots towards top lane. Now the only thing I notice is that his crabs are his wolf is still up, right? So before
Yeah.
recalling, he could have gotten wolves, maybe even do a full clear. Like, he wasn't that low. I think he could have gotten at least wolves before recalling, because then he could just pass top lane, gets this set up for top lane. But now he has to get this, or this, and then golems or some kind of like, he can't just leave wolves be level 1. You know what I mean?
yeah.
At least I think so. Like, because that's what Kane did as well. Like, you can see him do a full bot clear, then he recalled, sacrificed the crab, but recall because he knew that he's gonna have full top clear. And he actually does scuttle first because, you know, he knows you can contest it. Well, not really contest it, but he knows you can take it, and now he's just taking his jungle for free as well.
But so what is Saito doing here? Like, is he taking golems, wraiths, and then wolves?
I'm not sure. I think it's gonna be something like that.
Because I mean, surely at this point you realize that crab is probably gone, so there's
Yeah,
no way you can do that.
Yeah.
And Kane is still top lane. Yeah, like you know that as well. Yeah, I mean, sure looks like it. I mean, I guess that's not wrong given the,
No, I
the
mean,
circumstances.
Hello?
Uh,
Oh man.
okay.
That's
I
like
mean,
1 gold, 5 gold. What the fuck are those for?
10, I think.
I saw that.
Yeah, I mean that's just
I wouldn't
really
say
unlucky.
I wouldn't say Sejuani can even react here. Like, he can't do anything against that shit. Like, maybe no, he can't. Like,
That kind of depends, though. I mean, I'm not. Wait, can you go back and enable only red side vision? Because I want to see if Sajani spotted him go through the wall. Okay, I mean, she can't. Okay,
you
fair.
can see him once
Cause-
he's in division.
Because if she did, like, she could like walk up to the wall real quick and then queue over, and then it would
Yeah.
make it a 2v2. But I mean, yeah, fair enough.
They were even the same level at the point with Kate, so. But I think, I'm not sure, but I think that comes for that, you know, I think Andy was saying that he's good, Gucci, that he say. I'm not
Yeah.
sure though. Like, obviously, like, I want to remember all the calls, so, you know. If that was indeed a call, then obviously no problem. And, I mean, generally speaking, you couldn't see Kane anyway, so. Wait. Whoa.
Wait, what's the call here? I mean, the play here. I guess she's warding dragon, or what?
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's making me cringe, actually.
Oh yeah,
Because
that's
the
when
TP,
they went
it's
bot
TP
lane.
by Shan, but like, okay, so first of all, Shan didn't look, as we said before, and then obviously you didn't look as well, because if you looked at the bot lane, you would see that they're way too low to fight and Shan is just gonna die. So you pathing down there is completely useless, because you're gonna be in the same spot as Shan when he TP'd. You're gonna be
Yeah.
1v2. Instead of doing bulls, which you urgently have to do at this point in my opinion, and just doing frog, then
Yeah, like you have 2 camps up.
yeah.
Just
and by
do
the
that.
time you do that, your bot lane will be recalled probably. Well, I mean, they die, but you know, if they see, that's what I'm talking about as well, because we mentioned that they should have just recalled here, and that
Yeah.
would go so well with Sejuani doing this to buff, not buffs, camps, and by the time she finishes that, hopefully they would be at least close, and then they could collapse, because obviously the Aphelios and Nautilus would try to push.
Yeah.
If not collapse on them, it would open up Dragon at least. Maybe they couldn't do the Dragon completely, but they could get safe wards in it at least. Like, that's what I mean.
And how many seconds does she
Oh,
stand here
that's-
exactly?
I mean,
At least 10,
I
right?
think she arrived on like 25. Wait, let me see. I wanna see this actually. Yeah, 25. Okay, let's
So
see.
25, and then she just stands here like.
I mean, hello.
I
Yeah,
mean, to be fair, like,
35.
I mean, in her defense, I mean, Kane is not really doing anything either. But I mean, this is
Yeah,
still
but
really
if
bad because you
Kane-
could do so much more.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that's what I wanted to say. If Kane isn't doing anything, it doesn't mean you shouldn't be doing anything. Like, it's your time to shine and catch up with him or get ahead. You know what I mean?
And then, and and then the second she jumps over the wall to farm,
Yeah.
fucking
Felix-
Saya dies.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
And because of Zaya's death, he's forced to go bot lane. I mean, this is free experience in gold for him, so it's not that bad. But, you know, we're still talking about these guys being up.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm not sure if this like kind of neglects our point before, but she with her relic shield she got a cannon minion.
Oh, did she? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
well...
mean, I guess that could somehow
yeah,
make
but
it
then
work.
again,
I mean,
like, Canon and the normal... Dude, the wolves, man. But like,
yeah, like what the fuck?
Canon and a small minion gave for like 80 gold, I think. So
Yeah, I
still,
mean,
80
it's
gold,
obviously not good.
like
but-
80 gold compared to Zaya not being able to farm an entire wave. If they were actually on the lane here, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to say because they weren't there to, you know, that we could actually see. Like, we can't actually check the situation. What would happen if
mean-
they were actually there. But
Yeah, because I mean, they kind of trolled not just going to lane there.
yeah, exactly. What were they doing even? Oh, they're still not recalled? Oh no.
Wait, they were, but like I'm pretty sure they went into river. I think.
Wanna see this. I really want to see what they do.
I mean, yeah. So
Okay,
Nautilus
Nautilus
like
is
a
going
big-
up to ward.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he could have botted that better, but unless he was
Yeah, I
looking
don't
to
think
get-
he had to like path all the way through like
Ooh, look at him.
up jungle.
What? What was that? You were just standing still for a bit.
Yeah, I
But,
mean,
like,
she
even
didn't
here,
get
even
punished that
here,
hard.
for example, like, okay, if Nautilus didn't path like this, if he actually went to lane,
Yeah,
it would push Zaya away from minions for sure.
yeah,
So
it would.
that would, I think, I still stand by the point that, you know, 80 gold on support and jungle, Shad, like, let's say 160 gold, compared to Zaya not being able to farm this entire wave and another wave that's coming, or another wave that was already here. I mean, I don't know, I don't think it's worth it, to be fair. Feel free to
I mean-
disagree with me, boys, like, just let me know in Discord, yeah?
I think Nautilus kind of trolled that ward. To
Yeah,
be fair,
yeah,
I mean,
I think so as well.
because I mean, Azir should be warding that, but he warded the fucking bush like right next to him. Like
This one?
right there. Yeah, like why? I mean, you're Azir.
No clue, dude. Yeah, I mean, Azir has easy escape right with his soldiers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't really need this water then, yeah. I agree. See, and now, I mean, okay. Wait, we're looking at Sichuania, right?
Yeah. I mean, she still hasn't taken her wolves.
She's got the red buff. But see, that's the thing. While you're doing... I mean, you couldn't see that because no vision at all. But like, actually you could see them destroy the pink ward. But the question is, can you even fight them at this point anymore? I don't think so, because you gave Aphelios that much advantage at this point already. It's after Shen mistake, so... yeah, I mean, I think the cookie just crumbles from now on because they can't fight anything anymore at this point.
I mean, it is actually like really well played by the enemy because them taking Drake here like literally has no risk because
Yeah.
I mean there's no herald up, so she can really take that instead.
Yeah, exactly.
He has nothing to do.
I wonder if he's gonna move in enemy jungle though. Yeah, he's gonna go for the blue. I think, oh, what's his name?
That double ping kind of tells me now, like, because I mean it just gets so plainly obvious why it's bad right now.
Yeah. Wait, I'm not sure, but I think Ryan actually said that they're gonna take his blue here. I think he actually knows that. But I'm not sure, so let's pretend that I'm, you know, just not sure.
I mean, if they called that, don't you think they could have fought bot lane? I mean, he's all alone. It'll take at least 10 seconds for one of them to
definitely.
take it down.
I mean, if that was a call, then yeah, they could definitely react to it. Wait, did they have flashes up? Oh, they even have flash and exhaust and a heal.
Yeah, and like
Against
he
a
only
no
has heal.
Oh man, this is a free kill right here. Yeah, you're right. But I don't think they see them though. Like, but if it was cold, then surely.
Yeah, I mean, better safe than sorry in that scenario, I guess.
Well, he goes into enemy jungle at least. Does he have any wards? Let's see that.
Nope.
Oh, he has fucking red trinket. But at least he counter jungles him here. And I think now we'll just get to the point where they collapse on this display basically. He's actually like him passing down there was actually good. Like as you said before, it was a very good response.
Yeah.
And then again, this fight
To
was
be
just
honest?
yeah, go on.
No, just
Yeah,
you go.
I think this fight was just generally like good example of good comms and just knowing what you guys can do together as a team. I think.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, okay. I guess she's out of mana, cause.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. And bot lane is always. I mean, they are nearly at Herald because I was thinking that right after that they could have just taken Herald, but I guess.
No,
no.
they're out of mana. Shan had to recall. Cassiopeia was too low, so they
Yeah.
couldn't really. They could have tried to ward it before they all recalled, because I'm pretty sure some of them had wards. I wanna see that actually, because if they had wards but they didn't ward it, that's a huge error.
To be honest, why is Shen going top here?
No,
I mean,
no clue. Yeah, Shan had a ward up. He could like we were talking about wasting time before on Shan in exactly display when I said that he could have just recalled here.
yeah.
But if he's gonna waste time and move here, he might as well just move to Herald and ward it, like, because Drake's is not up, bot lane is losing. Like, their obvious call is to Herald for free, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it's not just bot lane that's losing his top as well.
But then again, like I think right when he goes back here, I think he should have realized that bot lane is probably gonna go top now.
Yeah.
So I think the move here would be like bot shove that in like immediately, and then they go top from here.
Yeah.
And he just go bot here, but he decides to go top and then waste time up there, and then go back
Yeah,
and go
that
bot
was-
way too late.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think most of it just came from nobody realizing that they can do free Herald until it was too late. Until Ryan actually, I think Ryan called it when he was started moving towards Herald. I think he called it they're probably on Herald. I think he called it
Yeah.
like here somewhere. But yeah, I mean, okay, let's say we watched through the early game passing and all that, because I think early game is basically over here. Like they trade lanes, like laning phase is pretty much over. Now,
Yeah.
I mean, there wasn't really much to say about jungle, but then again, we can't really say that much about jungle. I think we covered what we can, to be fair, with our knowledge. Like, just generally passing around camps, actually making sure you kill camps because the wolves are still up.
I mean, I think he's way too passive on Saituani, to be honest, because I think you can be way more aggressive with her, especially like. Okay, I'm not sure how Kane goes into her. Like, I'm not
Kane
sure if they can
destroys
do each other.
I think we were talking about in draft, and he said that Kane destroys him in jungle, like on one at least. Well, I'm not sure.
Okay,
if that was
but like even so, I mean, your ganks is still way stronger than his, right?
Yeah, I feel like if he focused on ganking hard early, but then again, like the entire team was behind basically from fucking minute 1, like second one. Wait, actually no, that's not true. Bot lane was doing pretty fine until the Shen TP, I guess. Then mid lane we said it was farm lane anyway, top lane was just kinda iffy with the wave management shit going on and Shen getting poked. But anyway, I think generally, because you started playing passive, I think generally the whole team plays way too passive. Like, when we were spectating bot lane, they were playing way too passive as well. Shan on top lane could definitely extend trades a bit more, because like after Camille bursts you, she doesn't really have much more than just basic attacks to follow up.
Yeah.
And you have your W still up to, you could extend that a bit more, just to trade a bit better and get some more advantage, I guess.
I think like, I don't know, like bot lane they could have done a whole lot more too, right?
Yeah, I mean, as we said, like if they played more aggressive since the start, yeah. Because the enemy fucked up literally on fucking first wave, second wave already, where they could punish them hard, but it didn't. Again,
I think the only one that played it like, I won't say perfectly, but like near perfectly was like Casio, because I mean, this guy seems to know how to play her into a seer at least.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say bot lane was doing that bad either. Like,
No,
it was
no,
just,
like
I
not
mean,
at all.
I don't
but
think anyone did that bad, but I do definitely agree that Andy probably played the best in this game.
yeah,
Like, sure, he maybe didn't have the most exciting lane, but he played it right. I mean, that's just as valuable as playing the exciting parts right. I mean, as long
Yeah.
as you play it right, there you go. But yeah, we're basically back at the fights, like where we ended up all the spectates. It's like if you just go to
Yeah.
team fights, just let's do team fights. We already did this one on top lane, so that's no problem.
yeah. I mean, we did like nearly every team fight, like up to the like
Yeah,
30,
we didn't do this
13.
thing here. This was huge. This was a very good call. Like they just
Wait.
started doing, enemy team just started doing Drake for some reason, and they realized that, and the call was to just go for them, like just collapse on them. Because Kane had nothing here. I don't know what he was doing, to be fair.
Wait, did Sajuani not see the dragon, or did
No,
he
no,
just
he
prioritize
saw
that?
it. He saw it. I think he just wanted to kill the crab. Wait, I'm not sure. Hold on, let me see. They saw
I
the
mean,
dragon.
that's kind of weird.
Oh no! He didn't see Kane at all. Joey pointed it out after he went to clear the vault. Because Kane, yeah, wait, I think he was out of vision actually. Well, let me see that.
Yeah, because I mean, otherwise that would be so weird.
Yeah, wait, let me just go a bit faster to be fair. Yeah, if you look at it, look. Wait, what?
Wait, he does see it.
I think he was just what's
Tunnel
it?
vision on that
Tunnel
crab.
vision on crab, yeah. And then Joey pointed out and he was like, oh shit. At least I think that's what happened. I don't know, it would really be good to have comms with me as well, I guess. And yeah, I mean, they just collapsed on them here. Because Azir was kind of resident sleeper here, he was a bit late to the party. And then, like, team fight started. The only thing is, wait, where's the DP at? What?
Yeah, wait, it's on that pink ward, I think, right?
Oh, it's just not showing it for some reason. Wait, maybe if it is. Oh no, it's up here, it's up here.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But yeah, I mean, they completely destroyed them in the fight. Like, that's where I got my hopes up. Because like, they look at this collapse, like, it's actually pretty good. Everyone comes in the fight pretty much at the same time here with their CC. And the CC chain is pretty good as well. Like, Lula ult on Sejuani to knock them off. I think he knocked 2 of them out. Because Yupea
It's
just...
not a.
Sorry?
I mean, it's not a bad miasma as well, because I mean, it kind of zones Azir away. He can't jump in.
Yeah. Wait, let me see that again. Talking about the W thing here.
Yeah, right
This.
here.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he could have, but I'm pretty sure he can't. Like, if he E's to that soldier, he can't Q when he goes over the miasma, so he'll just put himself in an awkward situation.
But this was good
Okay.
overall. Like, I mean, that was a good fight. Like, yeah. Wait, did Chan have ult? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so at least.
Yeah, but he didn't need to use it. Like, but it's good to know that he had it.
Yeah.
Wait, they kill Nautilus and take Herald. Oh no, yeah. Okay.
Wait, why? Okay. I mean, okay. I kind of understand why they would go for that, but it had 1k HP, right? Like,
Yeah.
just turn around once and stab it. You lost tower because of that, right?
Yeah. Wait, let me see.
Yeah, like,
the fight
right?
itself. Right here. I mean,
I think I would have turned around and just
yeah,
killed it, right?
definitely. Like, Saya should have hit him here. Because I'm thinking that way because at this point Shen is ulting Lulu to help her die, but to prevent her from dying.
Yeah.
And like, I would say that it's 100% that he's gonna, you know, not stun but taunt Nautilus at least. So if you waste one basic on Herald to kill him here rather than on Trundle, fucking, what's his name? Nautilus! No, I'm not focused anymore, sorry.
Wait, his ult got stopped though. Oh, I
yeah.
see.
Okay,
Not
well,
bad.
fair thing. But still, I think we can talk about overcommitment here because you're hungry for a kill to the point where you lose a tower for it. Like,
Yeah.
kill on a tower, like, wait, unless he had a shutdown, then I'd understand it, but I don't think he did. He was kind of inting all game long.
I mean, to be honest, I'm not sure if you deal 2k damage, do you? Stepping it in the eye?
I'm not sure.
I
think
mean,
you do, like,
it's
one.
close to that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it would be better to just, you know, I mean, you could just kill it, right?
think so.
Even if hitting it in the eye doesn't really work, you could have just skilled it. The thing is, okay, you got 220 gold from Nautilus skill, but they've got what? How much is tower? A lot,
That kind of depends. It didn't hit while plating swap, did it?
Actually, I think that was one plate left. Yeah.
No. They disappear at 14.
Oh right. Okay, my bad. Oh, it was just
So
3
it's definitely
seconds.
good.
Look at it.
I mean, okay, wait, how much gold? Let's just see the gold then.
No, it's not
Oh, it
showing.
doesn't even say. I guess it's like 50 to all, maybe. Or some shit.
Fuck, I really want to see that, just so we can, just so I'm not talking shit.
Okay.
It's 100 gold for no, 50 gold for everyone. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Because Kane went from minus 150 to minus 100 basically.
I mean, I think it's. I mean, in that regard, it's not worth for them. But I mean,
I mean,
maybe
the
you
thing
could
is,
also argue that the tower would probably just die
no,
anyway.
I mean, if you look at it that way, their team in general got 250 gold from that.
Yeah.
Our team got 220 gold on one person.
But wait. I mean, that's split in a. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's split, but if
only
you look
Lolo.
at team gold in general. Okay, you actually
I
got
mean-
250 gold. I mean, more gold. You got more gold here, sorry. But I would
I mean, I
still
think-
say that getting tower down for that, it's not worth it, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta like try to keep towers for as long as possible. I mean, even if it's gonna like fall eventually, like it's still gold that you just give over.
Yeah. So you won like gold-wise in that trade by trading tower for Nautilus, but like again, like bot tower, without bot tower, you open up this portion of the map to enemy, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's, I mean, it's, I don't think it's good. Like, feel free to put your arguments here if you think it's better what you did. Because obviously I'm open up for discussion, like, I'm not claiming that I know everything perfectly, but...
Oh, so who's that? That's Casio.
Ooh, that TP was maybe a bit late. Oh, that was bad. Okay, yeah. I think Andy tilted from this a lot, because he was saying, like, if Taco kited towards Cassiopeia, Cassio could ult him.
Wait, how many do they die here, or do they just kill him now?
No, I think Lulu ends up dying as well. But yeah, actually, I'm not sure.
Well, okay, yeah, this is not good.
I think
I mean, at least you
dies.
kill her, right? No?
No,
Okay.
everyone dies.
Okay, I mean, they got him, but yeah, that's not good at all.
Yeah, no, definitely not. So, but yeah, that's TP. I would say that TP itself was a bit late, to be fair.
Wait, can you again, like, toggle red vision only? Because I want to see, like, how late it was. Like,
Yeah, hold on. The game just
I
froze.
think, yeah, because I mean, maybe it would have been better, like, if she teleported the second they spotted Kane, instead of
Okay, here
when
we
he
go.
was like inches away from her.
I went way far back, but I mean, we'll get to that.
Yeah,
Oh, here.
I mean, yeah,
here,
there
you
it
can
is.
see the king here. You could spot him already. Then here,
Yeah,
again,
like-
just saying, even if Cassiopeia doesn't see him because he's in the wall, fucking Taco and Joey can see him. You know, they can just communicate. We're getting ganked by fucking Kane. Help us, God, please.
And they also like spotted him and tried, but I mean, yeah, botlane could have
Yeah,
just.
and if
yelled
TP was already going off, like right now the TP would be good just to prevent them from even trying something. But if you want to
Yeah.
turn on them, let's say like here, for example.
It's not even on yet. Like, damn, that's way too late. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe-
by this point you should be 100% TPing already. But still, look.
I mean, by
Hold
this
on,
point,
yeah.
you shouldn't even.
Yeah,
you
at this
shouldn't
point
even
it's
try.
way too late already. But
Yeah.
he starts TPing then. Oh, wait, actually wait, what? We just don't see it on the fucking ward, I think.
No, I mean, you can look at minimap still. I mean, I'll tell you
Yeah.
exactly where he teleports.
Okay. He should TP now. Now.
Now,
Okay. Let's say that he's 2 seconds late on it. And then, like, Taco, like as I said, if he at least played around this TP so Cassiopeia could do something when she's here, it would be good. But then Cassiopeia just, you know, kind of tries to get in range fast enough, but it's just not, you know, it's just not.
I mean, I guess it's not really Saya's fault, because I mean, like, imagine if she tried to like kite downwards. I mean, then she would just run into Aphelios, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
she
she would get faster.
the thing is, like, how I'm thinking about it is that Zaya was that 100% there, but like,
Oh
'cause
yeah.
she was like, the moment Kane jumps out of her, she's dead.
I mean, I'd say that. Yeah, I mean, they should
See-
just have like Lulu should probably just have accepted that Saya died, and Cashew should have. She should maybe have like shoved mid, cause I mean, you can see a Seer move down.
Yeah, I mean, here you can see that Dako's that 100% here.
Yeah.
Like, he actually
Lulu
survives
should
the
have run.
ult. I don't know. I think it just comes down to that they could have communicated it way better with everything. Because I think the comms were pretty bad here as well. And everyone just dies basically.
Yeah. I mean, so Lulu should have like realized like when Kane flashed Q'd Saya and like W ulted her, like she was dead. I mean, just run. I made it should have shoved out.
Alright, let's go next team fight. There's only like 2 more left anyway, maybe 3.
Okay, so this is a little weird. I'm not really sure what the plan here is. Cause I mean, usually like you won't have the junglers stay there. Like you'd have like, I don't know, like someone like Akali or something. Like someone that can fast. Someone that can kill somebody fast and then just get out.
But wait, the thing is... Yeah, I mean, that was sweet. I think... Because like, even if you catch Aphelios, what are you gonna do? Like, no
Yeah,
damage
like-
from Sejuani, no damage from Lulu either. Like, all the carries are here.
Wait. Yeah, and I mean you don't see like Nautilus, you don't see Kane. Can you toggle?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Because I'm pretty sure Nautilus is like
They're right here.
and Kane. I mean Kane is kind of trolling. I'm not sure why he's even bothering doing that.
I mean, he's rotating straight away, but yeah. But like, this was wasted ult. Even if you hit Aphelios, like, you couldn't have done anything out of it. And then you go
Oh.
back in.
And then, yeah,
That, I mean, that Cassiopeia W here is...
that's pretty good still, I think.
No, I mean, I think it's very good. Then Zai is actually, you know, that's... I think it's very good positioning so far.
It is,
from Zai.
yeah.
Behind basically all the front line, with support on the side, and, you know, mid carry, like next to him as well. I think the
Wait,
position...
wait.
Yeah?
Can you pause the
Yeah,
game?
it's
Okay,
paused.
nice. Okay, so like just by looking at this, like, do you think they have a chance?
Yeah.
Okay, then
It's like,
I want
wait.
you.
There we
I
go.
want you to tell me then why Shen wouldn't ult here? Because I mean he has ult up. This is a dragon fight. Like you wanna
Yeah,
get that dragon,
I mean,
even if you have to commit with ult.
I'd say Shen just ult on either jungler when once he's out of Zhonya's, or Cassiopeia here, because if you ult on jungler once he's out of Zhonya's, right?
Yeah.
Then you have a very strong frontline jungle because Shen's gonna spawn on him every second, another frontline champion, right?
Yeah.
But if you ult on Cassiopeia, now I wouldn't ult on Zaya purely because she's got ult, like she can be safe herself.
Yeah, and I mean
Lulu
Lulu
with
has
ult is
ult.
behind her as well. But
Yeah.
if you ult on Cassiopeia here because she's immobile, you can taunt anyone off her, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'd say... Oh, by the way, look at this Zaya ult, that was fucking perfect. Dodged Aphelios ult and Nautilus here.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And got a lot... Look at the feathers, look at this. This position of feathers here. But what Dako does, he made me... It made me tilt, like watch this. Watch this.
Oh, she
He-
flashes past.
He flashes downwards, like, if you... By the way, Shen's still not ulting. Let's just realize that Shen is still not ulting. If
Yeah,
Shen
like-
ulted anyone at this point, they could stay in the fight. But here, for example, you can see where he flashed, right? Like,
Yeah.
his feathers are all down here. If he flashed upwards, I think he even has... Wait, does he have... Fuck, can I see what runes he has? Secondary. Fuck me.
No, I don't think.
Oh,
no,
yeah. He's got Nimbus Cloak, mate. So, if he flashed up, he would get enough movement speed. Oh my god, I need to draw this because it's fucking hard to explain for me. So yeah, instead of here flashing down towards there, right?
Yeah.
If he actually flashed up here, he would get Nimbus enough movement speed to actually move up here with his team before they catch up.
Oh yeah, so like kind of blocking off that.
Yeah, and
that
all the
choke
feathers that
point.
are down here, if he pulled them at this point, they would go, you know, look at his cone.
Yeah.
It would completely devastate the team, especially if he managed to move even a bit further up. But, I mean, Taco realized that that was his mistake when we talked after the game, so I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I just want to
Wait.
point out.
Can you click on Saya? Because I want to see. Does she have E up at this point?
I think she does. I think she pulls it if I play. Wait. She has it in 0.5 seconds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I mean, then I really won't comment on that. Because, I mean, I would have E'd first and then flashed, like, if you wanted to kill that guy. I'm not sure. Okay, like, this is just... Yeah, okay. Whoa, okay.
It's still pretty lucky that that he killed Aphelios here. I mean, I don't want to say lucky because, okay, like, Aphelios kind of fucked up there.
I mean, what I would have done here, like, I'm not sure why he doesn't, but why does Shen not go here? Oh, he does. He ults who? Oh my god.
He's ulting frontline, but at this point, like, whatever I said about ulting frontline, at this point, he's just out of the window, because right now you have Xayah in danger. Like, I don't see anyone else getting ulted by Shen but Xayah at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he should have ulted Saya here.
Because, like, Lulu is more than enough to protect everyone here, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So, if you ult on Xayah here... I mean let's be fair, the Shen ult was too late, no matter who he ulted at this point.
Yeah, but to be honest, I think... Yeah, like...
I think he could
if Shen ulted Saya, yeah, like they would probably have killed both there then.
Yeah. Now, I just want to point out their AD carry, if you look at him here. Like, instead of going to kill all three of these people with Camille... Yeah, I think Camille was pretty fat at this point now. Oh no, she was still 0-0.
Yeah, but she's farming really well.
Look at the CS difference there. Okay, anyway, Camille was pretty big here. Oh, and the Kane was here as well. But Aphelios, instead of running up, he just puts everything on Xayah here. Like, that was a bit troll from him.
Yeah, like, especially because, like, Azir could easily kill her alone.
Yeah,
like, he was not even in danger for her feathers.
Exactly. And I think that purely... I'm not sure what happened to the rest of the team. Wait, let me see that before I say that you guys purely won off of Aphelios' mistake. Oh, they kind of focused Sejuani with everything for some reason, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
I'm not gonna pause the fight, I'm just gonna focus on Sejuani though.
Yeah. That's a good ult.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, everything's in Sejuani, look at this.
Wait, what the fuck is happening with Camille?
She was spoiling off. She was spoiling off the she ulted, I think. That was pretty interesting. Well, I mean, if Aphelios was up here with his frontline, I think that would go differently, to say.
I mean, to be honest, this fight could have been a whole lot cleaner, but I mean,
Yeah.
They still won it, so I guess it's still fine regardless.
Yeah.
They get dragon. I mean, they had 3 dragons. That's pretty
But I think
good, I guess.
I think Andy was kind of huge on Katsu here. Yeah, I mean 5-2. We just look at this shit.
Now that's a good miasma.
Yeah.
That fucked us so fucking
And
well.
look at this aggressive play. That's what I like here. You know, not being scared to make plays.
Yeah. Wait, go back. I want to see something.
How back?
With that, to Casio killing Camille. I want to see. Does she know that she can ult flash, or does she actually flash ult?
It's ult flash, I think. Yeah, it's definitely ult
yeah.
flash. Because you can hear the sound of the ult before the flash pops.
I mean, that's good then. I mean,
Yeah.
like knowing tricks like that on champions is like so important.
Let's see. Yeah, it's ult flash.
Yeah. I mean, that was well played regardless, even if it was flash
Yeah.
ult. But still, knowing that is pretty important. Okay. Wait, this is where they turn, right? Yeah, okay.
I mean, Taco's ults here were, like, they're on point. He dodged fucking... I mean, obviously he dodged Nautilus ult, but, like, the timing on it is pretty good. Also,
What is Kane doing?
I don't know, I feel like the enemy team is kind of trolling for some reason. Like, look at them, they're just not doing anything. No, maybe they're scared or something, I don't know.
I think Kane should have just gone in.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
not sure
definitely.
what was so great at.
He's red Kane, he can survive that.
Yeah.
But anyway, like we can't do Baron because of that fight, but like what do we do? We die. No, I
Yes.
think we actually do like
I mean,
oh yeah. Oh
It's-
wait, let me just see the vision we have as red. Yeah, I mean
okay, yeah, okay.
and then we go to all, like they're setting up to collapse on them basically. And by the time they realize that, I think it's way too late. Oh, and then the call here is you'll see that Sejuani wants to fight when nobody else can. I think he kinda tunnel visions and he just goes in by himself while others are going back and a lot of them die because of it.
Wait, that's a good zero.
Yeah, nice ult by Lulu. Like Lulu kept not Sejuani. Cassiopeia up for a long time, but like you can't fight the Feelers with these guns though.
Yeah.
But anyway, see, this is what I'm talking about. Wait, actually, what is it? Yeah, it is. See, everyone's going back. Maybe Shen could stay. No, I mean he doesn't have damages by himself. See how everyone's going back. Maybe if Shen stayed, they would stay as well.
I think this was just purely a split call. I mean,
Yeah, it was.
I don't think they
completely
were.
split. And see,
Yeah,
he just dies. Like they kind of shuffle because they don't know what to do for a bit. Like look at them, and then just decide to go back. That happens. Alright, so let's go next call. Here we trade Drake for Baron.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I mean, we can't really focus. I mean, we couldn't contest Baron, I guess. I don't know. The call was made. I mean, whatever. And here is, I mean, with Baron.
I mean, it is soul. Like you could argue that it's worth
wait,
to
was
some
it soul?
extent.
If it was soul,
Yeah.
then that was that's why then yeah.
Because I mean, I've seen people do that before, and I mean, for the most part, like you could say
soul
it's
is
worth
better
it.
than Baron, I'd say personally.
But I still think it could have been set up better, maybe. Like, it's still. I don't know. I mean, it still kind of sucks to just give Baron, because now you really can't do anything in like
Yeah,
3.5 minutes.
And you don't really have. I mean, you have some wave clear with Zaya and Cassiopeia, but I don't think it's enough to keep it.
No.
pushed, especially not against the Zero and the Philias.
Now, had they been a Nivea and Sever, like that would not matter at all.
Yeah, I agree. Even though they're doing kind of good, but see it like the moment they run out of abilities, they're kind of left with some minions left like that.
Yeah.
And I think this will like, oh my god, ugh. Okay, so this is the losing play.
Yeah.
Well, not this one, but when Shine goes bot lane. Yeah. Okay, so they just shuffle around trying to delay the Baron basically.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna skip that to be fair. And now they sent a Zero bot lane because he can push really hard obviously. They're doing 1-3-1 basically, the enemy team, right? And we're grouped 1-4. We don't have anyone bot lane.
I
But
think
now-
Cassie just down.
Now look at this though. Wait, hold on, where is it? Is it even this game? I think it is this game.
That's not a bad miasma at all.
No, it's not bad.
Damn, like this guy knows how to play Casio.
Yeah, I mean, I think he made
Like-
it. Wait, it wasn't that play at all. Oh, it's here, It's more forward. Right. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
but
skip
like-
to that.
You can like go a long way with a good Casio.
Yeah, no, he's playing fucking. I think he mains Casio and Sintra. So getting
Ew.
him Casio is pretty good. But anyway,
Disgusting
this is the losing fight here. Like that cost us the game. There was no return from that. I mean, the game pretty much ended after that.
Okay, so what happened here?
So just watch and see. We'll comment on it later.
Okay. Yeah. Wait. Okay, I gotta say though, like something that this mid laner has to improve is like your timing on TPs, cause
Yeah.
holy shit.
So, but this is where it just scales even harder. Like this losing thing. And the second now. Here. And that's it. That's the game here. Because they got Cassiopeia basically. Like we had no answer for that at all. Arasaka came in fight just now. When it's over already. Look. I mean, frontline's dead. This fight is over. Cassiopeia dies. Frontline dies. Support dies. And Zai just can't defend by himself. He dies as well actually. And that's the game.
Yeah.
But as I said in a briefing after the game, it all scaled from this. Not Shen push trying to deep push bot lane, it's not that. But this TP here was way too late. Like, there's no reason to TP here at all.
No, I mean, like, why would you even TP? Like, your Shen has like a quarter of his health left. Like,
Not even that, he's
he's
like a
long dead.
fifth. He's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead next basic attack. Okay, well, flashes, but you get the point. And here, after you realize that the TP is bad, you don't just chase them, like...
No, cause I mean, okay, so can you target red vision only? Cause I mean, why would you ever step this far up? Like, you know there's 2 bot lane.
Yeah, exactly. But I think here it was miscommunication as well, because I think I was talking about that in comms. That, you know, that Shen could literally say that he's... Because I think Andy saw Shen dying 2v1 and he just TP'd, but it was too late, because he tried to save him, I think. But it was because... Oh! What am I talking
Yeah,
about?
but I mean, you can't just impulse TP someone.
It was Shen said I'm dead, basically, when he was literally dead. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I think he said I'm dead again. I'm dead. Basically, not here. Still not. I think he started saying that he's dead here, basically, at this point, which is way too late.
Yeah.
You say that, you know, they're on me or something like that, so everyone can make sure that they look at the minimap. And I think, yeah, and this is where the TP comes in, when he says that he's dying or something. I'm not saying that it's entirely Shen's fault for the TP, but like, I mean, that TP shouldn't be made at all that late.
No.
If it was
not
made
at all.
earlier, then sure, maybe, but not that late.
Like, okay, so go back
Yeah.
and see the chase again, cause yeah, a little further back.
Here.
Okay, so yeah, so I would have TP. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on mid, but like I would have TP'd like
Now,
here. Yeah,
Yeah.
right now.
again, it's like 2 seconds too late TP, but 2 seconds is so much in this game, it's insane.
Yeah, it really is.
And then the chase is just questionable. You're chasing into Fog of War, basically. It's weird.
Yeah, against Kane, Camille, and you Casio. Like, had you hit a 2-man ultra, sure, but like, just back out here. Like, just get out.
Yeah, that was exactly what you mean. Like, no vision here. Okay, they saw Aphelios rotate probably, but you know,
I
they
didn't see
couldn't.
Nautilus, I don't think.
They couldn't see anyone coming in the fight. Like, they committed so hard for it without any kind of good vision, and it just
Yeah.
crumbled completely because they just collapsed on. Look at this Nautilus ult. I think he kind of trolled. He misclicked, so he only ulted one, but it didn't matter. Xayah, look, she's still up here. Aphelios is already doing so much damage. Now look at this shit. Just look at the crits flying out from this dude. And this
What
is
was
where
Saya doing before
I
this
think they were
fight? Though?
clearing mid together.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, so they're all clearing mid. People start rotating. She should. I mean, she should start rotating with them as well, I think.
Yeah, she should have rotated with. Yeah, I mean, just go with Lulu here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
oh
she's-
god, that was terrible decision.
Wasting. Yeah.
Like, I think he wanted to go down here through wolves, but then he realized. I think he saw Nautilus and ward.
Yeah.
And then he realized he can't. But you know, I mean, that's just wasted time, and that time was so crucial. Wait, what?
Red team's turret has been
No, you don't go top lane to solve someone with TP.
Yeah, I mean, that was really weird.
Yeah. But that was basically the game. Like, this was GG.
Yeah.
If you hold on.
been destroyed.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, as I said, this is it, just sending it here. Alright, so that's basically it, right? That's the game.
Yeah.
That's
Sure
the game
seems like it.
Reviewed, VOD review, very nice. And yeah, I mean, generally, it's kind of sad because I'm pretty sure you were ahead. Like, all this time you were ahead here, definitely. Early game was completely questionable with bad plays, I would say. Pretty bad plays, especially the Shen TP, jungle wasting time, support wasting time. I mean, everyone kind of wasting time. Then mid game, you did pretty good because you managed to catch them once and get a pretty nice lead. and then you kept it for quite some time. Some questionable calls here, trading Nautilus for tower. I mean, we're not sure if it's questionable or not, but you know, I just wanted to point that out. Then getting caught, some bad TPs, and then again somehow better team fight. You get a tower, you get everything, and then out of nowhere you throw again.
Yeah.
And you let them get Baron for Drake, and then the game just ends off of one more bad mispositioned play.
I mean, I guess
Oh,
like
this throw. Hold on, sorry. This throw was basically because you overextended, by the way. Like, yeah. Alright, go on,
yeah.
Seba.
I mean, I'd say they have like at least in this game they have like pretty good dragon control, objective control in general. Their team fight. I mean, they fought better than the enemy team, but like their position is like it's
Questionable.
good. I mean, it's good for the most part, but then like somebody steps completely out of place.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Sire.
I agree with you completely. Like, I don't know. It's just odd. Maybe it will come with like.
Yeah, and Vision
Maybe-
definitely need to work on that.
Yeah, I think will improve with a bit of more what's it called? Synergy. Synergy, like the natural synergy that you guys will develop to know what someone is doing without them saying it, maybe. And definitely wards. Like, I know I say after every skirmish that we played so far, I pointed out wards every single game, but I think me and Seba managed to explain it a bit better in this game, like generally what I mean by that.
Yeah.
And yeah, hopefully you guys watch. Wait, Seba, do you have anything else to say before I just do a nice quick outro here?
Nah, I think I've said my piece.
Alright then. Well yeah, hopefully you guys watch the VOD. I'm not gonna, I don't know, maybe I'll put some timestamps when we discuss each role, but I don't think so, because you know, it's good to have general understanding of the entire team, what everyone doing wrong. So yeah, hopefully you watched it in complete, like the entire VOD, and I don't know, you may agree with some points, you may disagree with some points. I'm open for discussion, so if you write it in Discord or whatever, I'm more than happy to discuss what if I wasn't clear on something or if I was wrong on something. I'll admit I'm wrong, you know, we're all learning together. So yeah, that's basically it, right?
Yeah.